Aw, heck. We got another build. As always, I think that's the only thing we've been doing is building bikes. We've been busy. But I got this in the mail today. This is a Allied Able. Can you see it, Jimmy?
Oh yeah, I can see it.
You can see it. We're filming through our influencer light right now because we really like.
I feel influenced.
Yeah, we're influencing right now. Aw, heck. Okay, so I got this bike. It's a gravel and grinder mabob. It's been out for a while, and it's always a bike I thought was very interesting. It's not like super new, but I just want to try it out and see what it's like. We got size medium frame here, and then the reason I also am really interested in this bike is I've ridden a lot of different gravel bikes, and a lot of them keep pulling the reach. They keep pushing the reach number really far. And I think it makes the bike kind of lose a little bit of its like speediness. And the thing about this bike that I am excited about is that for my reach number, like 100 mil stem. So I'm thinking it's gonna feel a lot like a pretty fast bike, and hopefully, this thing's won a bunch of races, so I know it's a fast bike, but I kind of don't want it to be a mountain bike, right? Like it's a gravel bike. Kind of think that gravel is cannibalizing itself in a weird way, where they're making the gravel bikes basically mountain bikes, and then it's no longer really like what made it special in the first place. But this bike still has enough of that like kind of road vibe to it that I'm really excited to give this one a try. We got Bontrager RSL. Everything on the bike's gonna be matching RSL. Well, there's one new part that I'm excited to talk about, but the rest of it's all stuff that I have laying around or I've taken off an older bike of mine. This is the first new gravel bike I've gotten in a long time, so.
Let's talk about the frame.
Let's talk about the frame.
Why does that look like that?
Oh, okay, so originally when this bike came out, they wanted to use a road view factor, and the way that they achieved that was getting the chainstay up out of the way so it can still fit a big tire back here, and also a road crank. Now bikes are coming with T47 bottom brackets, and you'll probably see every brand move that direction, including Allied. I don't know for sure, but that's the way that a lot of brands have figured that out. They've widened the bottom bracket shell with the T47 inboard bearing bottom bracket. So I don't know if the Able will have its unique thing in the future, but we'll have to wait and see what they do with this bike. I think it looks really cool right now. I'm excited about this model and testing this one out. I've always thought it was like a really cool looking bike. Probably gonna put the rear brake hose through. Hopefully this is long enough. I don't know why they send these like this. I always take these out of the bike because I don't really like working on. I usually just kind of fish stuff through, so this is just trash. I might leave the one in the fork though. That scares me that there's one in the fork. I'm gonna take the Eagle off really quick and see how big this hole is. I don't think it's that big, but you can actually, I think you can order like different ones of these. I don't know. Oh yeah, see, there you go. They cut holes in the frame. This is the rear brake, and then I'm gonna take the fork back out of this before we mess with the fork. Oh yeah, I'm gonna actually, before we do anything, let's mark the steer tube. Feels pretty close, just so we can cut it later. I've already done all the measuring and everything for this. Should be good, and that way we don't have to think about it whenever we go to cut it. All right. Oh heck. There's a hole in the bottom of this. Okay, so right now the hose is trying to go under the BB. Let's see if it can. I don't know if it can. I don't know if there's enough room for it. It seems like a... Huh. I don't think it's gonna go under. Let's put it over. There we go. I don't know if yeah, there we go. I don't know if you can see any of that, but what I just did is I just put the hose above the BB instead of below it. Below it, it wasn't really fitting through. I bet you could fit it through, but I didn't, so. Okay, so the hose is up top here. We're gonna pull it back in. And just with the Eagle removed, can you see it, Jimmy? It's like right here.
I can see it.
Yeah, so can I. I'm gonna get a pick. So what I'm gonna do is just catch it. I'll get it, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry. So I caught it, and then whoop, 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 whoop. We don't need no plastic. Wow.
Do you think it's long enough?
I really thought it would not be, and now it's like way longer than I expected. Although it has to go through the handlebar. We're not gonna let it stop us. It might not be long enough, but we're not gonna worry about it. I'm so excited about this bike. Ah! What is he saying?
Freaking Bubs.
Bubs is just never stops chatting away over there. I hear him chatting. All right. I'm really exhausted because we held the Cars Crusher on Saturday, and so I haven't really had a second to relax. Basically worked 7 days last week. Probably 8 hours, maybe 90 or 100.
Probably like 120.
120. This one, let's cut this before we start putting hoses through it. What is happening? We had one of our customers who watches the videos gift me this. We're a precision cutter, and we're gonna use it. So shout out to Reed for giving me this tool. It's nice. It's like a... Whoa. Wow. That's pretty good.
Wow.
Yeah. Thank you for giving me that. I really appreciate it. And then we're gonna shove this boy through here, or try to. And then this one is the one we might regret cutting the cable guide out of, but again, I just refusal to do things the easy way. I know we cut the camera, but that literally only took me 30 seconds, so you just have to be good at fishing. Got the stem and everything installed. What should I do next? Let's do, I guess we could put the crank on, right? Yeah. This build is super easy. We did all the hard parts already. Oh, we should probably put some grease on that. Oh, dang it. Grease on the back. This grease is the best because it looks like blood, and it always looks like I'm bleeding. So yeah, threaded BSA bottom bracket, nothing crazy complicated here. It is a BB Infinite, and it will be very fast. A lot of spinning to get these in, though. Kind of annoying, honestly. Maybe if they came up with a bottom bracket standard that didn't involve as much spinning, it might be better. Do you remember press fit bottom brackets?
I do.
Did you like them?
No.
No.
They were all the rage, though.
I've noticed that the online community has started to trend back to wanting press fit bottom brackets.
Why?
I don't know. I've just noticed. I think it's just because like a lot of cycling channels are like contrarian. Like I've noticed that like people are like bring back press fit. I'm like, didn't we already do this, y'all? Whoa. Like, didn't we already decide press fit was bad and we went to this and now we're talking about going back? I honestly don't care either way.
It'll spin.
It'll spin. As long as it spins, I'm cool. You know? And then we're doing, wow.
What is happening?
I'm under attack. Sorry guys, I'm under attack over here. We're doing something illegal here. So this bike allegedly has a max chainring size of 46, but we're putting a 48 on it, and I don't see why there would be a problem with that. If you have a problem with that, let me know. Text me.
It's so arrow.
Oh my god. Is it? I'm having a struggling situation. There we go. It's like the bottom bracket is so like smooth, the crank's like pushing out. Yeah, I don't see why that wouldn't work. You know, like what's wrong with that, right? Like
Plenty of room.
I'll tell you why in a second once we get to that part of the build, but because I do know why. I'm just joking around. I know why it doesn't work. So yeah, obviously the chainring fits, but there's actually like an interesting reason why they say 46 is the max. Right now, we're just gonna keep plugging away because I've seen this bike on Instagram with this setup working, so I'm confident it'll work. But if it doesn't work, we'll have to reinvent the whole build. We might not even do it. We'll just quit and then sell it and then never ride it.
That makes sense.
Or we could nobody could ride it. All right. Got the preload set. Does it spin? That's okay. We're just kind of like buttoning things up. I wanted to point this out because I think this is a good design. A lot of the time, this carbon isn't faced properly from basically every major manufacturer. They can't get that right. I sand these all the time. And so for Allied, just to make it a piece of metal, you know, like it's straight, like they machined it. That's like the kind of detail that I really appreciate, because I know that like I'm not gonna have to freaking try to like work to get this lined up. Like they already did it for me. So I really appreciate that from Allied. They even sent out the right size bolts for this. So if your brake doesn't come with the right size bolts, they got you covered. This is, we're gonna do a mullet build, and this is an XDR driver on this Bontrager Aeolus RSL V 37 wheel set, DT. I think these are 180 hubs actually. So it's the fast boy hubs. 10 to 50 cassette. I do not think we could fit a 10 to 52 cassette with the big chainring. I've been kind of alluding to that, and it's an interesting problem that most bikes would never have, but this one does. Get the wheel in here. XX1 derailleur, like I said, we're doing a mullet build on this Allied here. This bike is 1x only, which is obvious. There's no way you could put a derailleur on there, but why would you want that? I'm sure there's a reason, but I would never understand. And then I tried to do, I might change this because it's not really sticking that well. I tried to do like a custom sticker, but it's not working the way I thought it would, so we might have to change that. Anyway. And whoa there. Actually, like really fast build process so far. I guess we haven't really put the brake on yet, but like honestly, I don't think that'll be a big deal. And then we might have to cut the chain, but I haven't really measured it. Ooh, oh no, Jimmy. What incarnation? Okay, so now it's because the derailleur is like shifted up, and we'll get the master link on. So this is why the chainring. Oh man, you see that? You think that's gonna be okay? Is it rubbing? Oh my god, is it rubbing? No, it's not. It's like,
it's not rubbing.
It's not rubbing, it's just real close. And there's tape there, so. But yeah, that's why. We already came this far, so we're not gonna mess with it, right?
No.
It is working. I've been really close to the edge on that one, I think.
I love living on the edge.
Yeah, there's tape. It'll be fine. They put tape there for a reason, right?
Tape fixes a lot of stuff.
Trey, would you say that chain is too close to the carbon?
It's hitting. It's touching.
No, it's not.
It literally is touching.
That's what I said.
No, it's not. You can see. Look at it. It's not touching. It's definitely not touching whenever you pedal. Like it's definitely not.
Is that a 50?
Yeah, the 52 would not work at all. Like as long as you pedal, it's fine. And they put tape there. Like they knew that it would be close.
If you think about it, just pedal hard.
Well, what I could do is I could put the limit to where it won't shift up into that cog, and then I could just have 11 speed.
Cut it off.
Yeah. Now that we've moved past the frame rubbing debacle, we can finish the bike. We just got like, you could probably ride it, like,
yeah,
just like no-handed.
Why not? That makes sense.
Like I got new handlebar, and I've always talked very highly of Trek's handlebars. This is if you want to feel like you're riding a Madone, but you don't have a Madone handlebar. It's got the same shape and everything, and this one is a 44 width, so that means it's 44 at the drops and 41 at the tops here. My road bike is actually one size smaller, but I thought because it's a gravel bike, maybe having it just a little bit wider would be good. 1 and 2.
Dude, I really do love this brown color. I feel like I've seen it before.
I wonder where. Like, I just told them like I wanted a brown bike, and they hooked me up. So.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, Allied can get any paint job They obviously like have like the configurator on the website, but they don't care. They will do anything. I've seen it live.
It's like
there.
brown and silver.
Yeah, brown and silver. I just said I wanted brown. Oh, hey there. It's been a really, really busy day. Got stalled out a little bit, but we have the levers installed, the hoses hooked up, and I'm gonna start doing the bar tape. We have, how do you say this word? Berg. Designer bar tape. We thought that the pixels actually looked really cool. Does Chase approve of the pixels?
I suppose. It's not what I would have picked, but like I guess it's not the worst thing out there.
I've been actually like really wanting to put this pixel bar tape on a bike, so I'm gonna do it right now. Yeah, we made a whole video about bar tape. You can watch that one if you want to learn the ways of bar tape. Not saying I'm like the de facto authority. Like you can do whatever you want.
Probably like third best in the world.
That's maybe a thing. I mean, I already made a mistake on this. I love this bar tape.
I do too.
I saw this pixel bar tape, and that's how I found out about this company. They're from Tasmania, and we've been selling the absolute crap out of this bar tape. It is flying off the shelf. The thing I think about it that is like, it's just quality bar tape, but it also is pretty affordable. Supacaz came on the market and started charging like $50 for bar tape or something, or whenever they first came out, it was like $40. And that was outrageous to everybody. And then all the brands were like, well, I guess we charge $40 for bar tape now. And then bar tape is just $40. And this bar tape, MSRP's for $35. And now most every other bar tape is $50. So like super pro that, right? Like I think they're making a quality product, and it is pretty affordable when compared to the
It looks great.
competition. That actually worked out really nice. There. Race Shop Limited. Trek legit does make the best handlebars in the biz right now. Nobody's even making anything I would say is close to their quality level. I'm just gonna clean up this edge. We still got glue in here.
Nice. That's great.
Got the bars wrapped, and I think we're just about to be done with this. About 18.5 pounds with bottle cages and pedals. Dang. I mean, like this is like a mountain bike trailer, so that's pretty sick. Pretty happy with that. Size medium bike. What is that noise? Oh, look, the brake's not tight. We forgot to tighten the brake. Yeah, that's important to do.
Is that something that you're supposed to do?
I think we should probably do that. Let's tighten the brake really quick.
Feel like I know where I've seen that color.
Sweet. It's a stiff bike. It feels pretty fast. Kind of tired now. Really excited to try this bike out. I've always been really intrigued by its design. I just rode it around in the parking lot, and it feels really stiff and fast like it should. Thanks to Allied for making a cool bike and picking out this awesome paint job. Like I said, I just told them like to pick any like brown, and they did a great job of picking a really cool looking paint job, I think. Please let us know if you would like us to build a bike for you. We are working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes. Also, we're gonna get our website going and have that be a better experience for everybody here soon. Just stay tuned for everything, and thank you for watching.